settle into a pack. No steering, but seems to put me out in the middle of the road. Network's gone. Alexa, turn on head fan.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, turn on head fan.
Okay.
The foul's there, but he gets the ball in to the back post. Norwich have got the ball again. Aaron's. Big ball over the top. Player's gone down too easy. He's not even calling for it. But it's like he went down in the box too easy there. West Ham put pressure on the Norwich defence. Got bodies forward, they're playing it back now. Hanley for Norwich. Declan Rice is pressing, and the keeper plays straight out for a West Ham throw in just on the halfway line. Diop gets the ball, they play it wide over to Dawson, who's in the central position in the centre half. Play it back to Diop again. West Ham's going to calm the game down a little bit. Just hold the possession. Cresswell plays in Lanzini just over the halfway line. Fornals is out wide, plays it back to Lanzini just back in our own half. Antonio drops deep to collect the ball, wins it, plays it out wide to Cresswell, makes a run, receives the pass out on the left. Antonio's still on the ball, driving at the defence, inside the 18-yard box. Plays it into Fornals, comes to Lanzini, Fornals takes it, plays a lovely ball through to Sofal. Sofal drops it in, for Fornals. And he gets the corner. Good football from West Ham, unlucky. Really good football, and do you know what? Made all from Antonio there, drop his deeper to collect the ball. I thought I was going to go for Lanzini, was going to take it, but Fornals, what a ball from Fornals to Sofal. Goes first time, tries to find Fornals, the Norwich player defends. West Ham corner. Here comes Jared Bowen, and then an in-swinger. Right on top of the keeper! Oh! Keeper's gone down, no. Play on! That's gone wide, and it's a corner to West Ham. Now, I don't know, there's been a collision between the keeper and the West Ham player. The West Ham player's down inside the goal. Is it Vlasic? Let's have a look into what happens. Vlasic is standing on top of the keeper. Oh my word, ref! He's wrestling Vlasic. How can he even be shouting for that? Look at him, look, Vlasic is doing nothing, no hands on him. Oh my what? I tell you what, if that ball was on top of if that ball delivered was on top of Prop, that would have been a penalty. It's because the ball wasn't away, it was completely away from that incident. What are you watching now? Vlasic is still down inside the goal, but he's kind of stepping back up. Obviously, Crowell can't handle the fact that player stands on him. West Ham another corner. Bowen's going to stand on Tim Crowell. Swinger from Fornals. Cresswell's out there on the left hand side, but Fornals looks like he's going to swing it in. Well, he doesn't, he takes it short. Found Lanzini, picks from distance, and Kroll picks up the ball. Unlucky. Tim Kroll whacks the ball forward, big up and under. Sofal does enough, Cresswell wins it. Plays into Pablo Fornals, who's dropped deep. Cresswell again. Finds Lanzini, who's dropped deep, to come and collect the ball. Plays it out to Declan Rice. Sprays it into Lanzini, play it out wide to Cresswell. Cresswell pings the ball forward to Tim Kroll. Tim Kroll. West Ham have won it back. Declan Rice. Giovanni Lanzini, Antonio Lanzini, Fornals finds Antonio out on the left hand side. Dave Barrett has cleared it, Antonio let it run out before he thought for a corner to throw in, but he's taking the quick throw in. Creswell finds Fornals, good bit of possession by West Ham. Fornals tries to skip by the Norwich player, they've dispossessed him. Creswell does enough to come back and win the ball back. He's done brilliant. Nice play, Vlasic play him in. He does. Creswell's not going to get to it in time and it goes out for a goal kick to Norwich. I can't see it live on the stream, but I think there's loads of people in the chat that are telling me to watch it. You can see, I can see everyone in the chat talking about where you can watch it. West Ham got 57% of possession over Norwich's 43. Norwich with the ball. Ball out wide left. Williams. Gets the ball through the middle. Oh, Declan Rice does get a hold of the ball. Takes a little bit of a touch on it. Lawson holds onto it and Fabianski comes out to collect the ball. Decker's done enough there. It was a bit of a wild one, wasn't it? Got my nephew here watching the game with me. Declan out wide to the left to Creswell. Drops the ball into Vlasic. Nice interlinking play there between him and Fornals. Creswell's got the ball, plays the ball out wide to Antonio, who's pulled down by the ref.
West Ham slightly ahead on the attempts so far tonight, 4-3. As you say, Tony, Dean Smith will be happy, relatively happy with what he's had from his side so far. He heaps praise upon West Ham and David Moyes in the build-up to this game. So they're having a fabulous time of it, and you know what you're going to get when you play against West Ham, which is a real benefit to them because they've been able to select pretty much a consistent side throughout the season. Fewest starting 11 changes in the Premier League so far this campaign for David Moyes' side. Forced into 3 here tonight.
I think it's a case of sometimes that you've got a good unit together, whether it be a back four or midfield or attacking three, and you keep them together, the understanding becomes better, even though you may get a little bit tired at times. That vital understanding that you've got gets you through games. I remember Fulham actually, quite a while back now, we were actually get to the Europa Cup final, finishing mid-table, what was a wonderful feat by him. And very, very rarely changed the team. That's what served them well.
West Ham have only made 23 changes to their starting 11 through 21 games now this season. Declan Rice just forced to slide in there and play it behind Aaron Cresswell, the pressure from Quaheta. Just a touch too heavy there in his challenge on Nikola Vlasic. Was thrown to the ground for the second time in a matter of minutes. Jared Bowen. Lead off by Fornals to Lanzini. Soufal in plenty of space here. West Ham with 4 players inside the penalty area for him to try and pick out a slightly enthusiastic fall by Soufal, but a free kick clearly nonetheless.
Enthusiastic and over-exaggerated, but just that little clip back between his legs. I thought actually he should have got his cross in here. So he's got a great opportunity to set that up on the touch. Wouldn't have got that block in. Gives him the opportunity to power him more than not.
He's a player that has provided West Ham plenty since arriving at the club, Vladimir Soufal, in terms of assists. 8, 9 since making his Premier League debut. Only Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson, that brilliant Liverpool duo, the defenders who have assisted more goals in that time. numerous options here for West Ham. Cresswell and Bowen in discussion. Fornals and Lanzini both waiting on the edge of the penalty area as Simon Hooper feels the need just to have a chat with some of those inside the penalty area.
There's Pookie, I think, just trying to break up the run of Dawson, trying to attack the ball. He's one of the blockers, a little bit over-enthusiastic.
Cresswell rolls it back, it will be to Lanzini for the second time tonight, and well positioned on the edge of the penalty area. He lifts his shot too high.
Well, it was a good set piece actually, because there's a little dummy there as well, just to block off. You can see running in. You can see it's Fornals does the block off. Very similar to the foul the other night, Aston Villa, Man United. I wonder if he'd have scored there, if he would have said that was a block off or not, because it's a little bit intentional, that one from Fornals, but Lanzini, 2 occasions over the top, that's not like him.
Something similar to an NFL block there from Pablo Fornals, which you wouldn't expect from the Spaniard. I'm not sure that one perhaps would have survived the VAR check either. West Ham, many different methods and many different ideas from set-piece situations, which is why they've done so well from them over the last couple of seasons. Tim Krul taking his time here. The crowd inside the stadium raising their displeasure at it. Just about doing a job of frustrating West Ham, aren't they, Tony?
They are, just trying to slow it down as much as they can. They don't really want West Ham gaining any momentum. Getting those little players they've got in there, just getting on the ball.
Bowen. Can't quite get the better of Grant Hanley. Robust defending from the Norwich captain, and they're going to need plenty of it, not just tonight, but in the months ahead. Cresswell tossed it from the far side, as you may have seen with Guaheta. Rice looking to up the tempo for West Ham. Looks to clip it across. Touch behind. Then leads to a West Ham corner.
Well, it may need West Ham breaking the hold a bit, like Declan did there, just making that run forward. He's been sitting there largely for Lanzini getting forward, but maybe they take a few more risks, trying to up the pace and tempo in this game, which Norwich are trying to slow down.
Sublime surge forwards against Crystal Palace. Declan Rice, which led to Manuel Lanzini's fantastic first goal that night. Corner comes in, headed away by McLean. Lanzini. Now Bowen, one-on-one with Williams, slows it down. Corner here for David Moyes' side. Will these corners finally pay off for them?
Normally the deliveries are good from Cresswell or Bowen, who's going to take this one. They've defended him well so far. A couple of little irritants in his way there, just trying to stop the run.
Right short this time, room for Bowen. Dangerous delivery! Goes all the way in. Jared Bowen is at it again. There is some season that he is having, and he provides the breakthrough here for West Ham, but hold on. There is a check here for an offside.
Well, it's a great flat cross, just if anyone's impeding his view here, Tim Krul. Mentioning about those players on the line. There's the ball coming in. Yes, he's in an offside position. Yeah, he's got to be blocking his view because he thinks he's going to get that all-important touch on it. So it has to be an offside decision for me. They're thinking he's going to get the touch on it. I think it's Vlasic. Look, yeah, it's just Vlasic there. He just seems to be in that offside position.
Is that almost perfectly placed ball by Jared Bowen, where you either pick out a player and it floats through and goes inside the far post, but the check, as you can see, is complete. Vlasic deemed offside. The goal will not stand.
Great little Bordeaux dish, was it? Really flat. He just about missed that front man. It's so difficult to contend with it. It's hit the target as it was.
It's turning into wave after wave of West Ham pressure. I thought that they broke the Norwich resistance there, but not to be. Stay at 0-0.
He's getting annoyed with that one. There's no yellow card for it or anything. It's a clear foul. Bowen's tried to spin him, and it's just getting annoyed with things that are out of his control there at the moment. But they've got to stay in this game, Norwich, at the moment. West Ham pressing just before the break.
7.5 minutes to go until half-time here, and it might just be about Norwich surviving until then. Great ball from Rice to find Fornals, who dances back inside. Still Fornals, deflection on the strike. Takes the sting out of it, and it's an easy-ish one for Tim Krul.
Declan Rice breaking into that hole again there that you can see, Bish, and I think he's tried to pick out Fornals, which he did. Fornals was too slow getting his shot away, so he dragged out on his left foot and fired quickly.
They've been so dominant in the last few minutes. West Ham, they've had pretty much all of the ball. Just the case of Norwich trying to knuckle down here, isn't it, Tony, and get themselves through to half-time.
Mistakes, that's the key to them. It's cost them so many goals this season. Just simple errors. If they just eradicate those, they can stay in this game. They've always got a chance. It's just they're prone to those individual errors that cost them goals.
Who have the worst away defence in the Premier League. 23 goals conceded in just 9 games so far. Have seen this as a real opportunity to pick up 3 points and move themselves a couple of points ahead of Arsenal and go back into fourth. But these occasions, these types of games have been tricky for the Hammers so far this season. Nizida. No errands. Been a consistent performer for a long, long time for Norwich City. He's making his 150th appearance for the club here tonight. Chance to strike from distance. Fabianski got a long, long look at it. Plata unable to truly test it.
Yeah, just kind of a bit of a low grub of that shot, wasn't it? But it was better from Norwich. The passing was better. It was quicker. And you can see Dean Smith down on the line. I mean, good manager, good coach as well. Watching his Brentford teams when he was at Brentford, they really played with a zest. He's really set the tone for Brentford in future years. Really enthusiastic manager, done his time. Just got to get that little bit of zest into this Norwich side, which you can see he's really trying to do down on that touchline.
David Moyes felt that Dean Smith should have got more time at Aston Villa. Norwich didn't waste any time picking him up, appointing him just 8 days after he left his job at Villa Park. Vlasic looking to apply the pressure here. Well, he's going to get a run of games now, you would think, Nikola Vlasic, with Saïd Benrahma away at the African nations. If Algeria were to go far, Benrahma wouldn't be back until the second week of February, so a chance here for Vlasic to really get into a groove.
Yeah, you can see that's what he's got to do in his game. He's got to toughen up. Yeah, he got to knock with Krul as well, but been down on the ground a couple of times now, throwing himself about. But really got to toughen up in those areas. He's a good player when he's on the ball. He's just got to toughen up, really make things happen. So same as Benrahma, he had that little spell at West Ham early on. Just had to learn how to do it the David Moyes way, and then he came on a bundle. And Vlasic has to do that as well.
He's 22 years of age now. He's been in that Norwich team for some time. Been through the highs and the lows. It's never boring, it's never dull at Carrow Road. Seemingly always playing to get promoted or always playing to survive. Perhaps there's a problem they need to fix. Such a remarkable year in the Championship last season as they swept to the title. This season they actually find themselves 2 points worse off than they did when they were relegated in their previous Premier League season. Cresswell flying forwards for West Ham once more. It was deep, so deep that Soufal can pick it up on this near side. He gets it in, and there will be no denying Jared Bowen this time. West Ham take the lead. And Jared Bowen's rich vein of form shows no signs of slowing down. 1-0 to West Ham.
What a player this kid is. Well, this side, he finds himself central. This is how far West Ham have got forward. The left full back crosses the ball too far, and it goes to the right full back. That's too far on this side. He crosses it in, and look at Bowen for all-round play. Getting across centre-backs and getting headers in. That's a brave young man, isn't it? Centre-backs should be questioning themselves, but Bowen, he really does get in those all-important areas, and he finishes. Gibson should be better than that, should be stronger than that. But Bowen, what a good player he is. That's superbly taken header.
3 goals and 3 assists now in 6 games for Jared Bowen. No wonder he's smiling. David Moyes' side make the breakthrough here just before half-time, and Norwich City yet again concede the opening goal in a game. It is a problem that has beset them all season long. That is now the 16th time we've conceded the opening goal. Unsurprisingly, that is more than any other team in the Premier League. Half-time might just come at the right time for them now.
Well, very good goal from Bowen, but you have to question your centre-backs when you've got a little wide player who comes in the middle and beats you in the air. But that's what he's like, Bowen. He really is a good player, brave player as well for a wide player. I think he's been West Ham's best player so far this season, along with Declan Rice.
And throughout last season, it was pretty much a constant that Jared Bowen would be taken off towards the end of games. He would run and he would work so hard. And he spent the summer back in Herefordshire running through the fields, there where he grew up, to strengthen his calf muscles, to improve his fitness. And his game is just getting better and better.
Yeah, he is strong, but no good being strong if you're not brave, and he's brave as well. That's what he does do. Puts his body on the line. For wide players, that's a very rare thing. Sometimes they're a little bit, not willing to take the challenge, but he is. He really is strong and brave.
Free kick comes in, a chance here for Norwich to get themselves level. Their next goal would be their 400th in the Premier League. It's not one which comes their way that time.
Hanley in a little bit of a collision there, I think, with Diop. But they've got to have that little bit of competitive edge that Hanley's got. He's one player who really wants to put his body on the line for Norwich. Diop just taking a bit of a forearm or an elbow there, but he's just got to get on with that one. But that came in just in time for West Ham. They've been pressing Andy, but if they'd gone in at 0-0 Norwich, that really would have given them a boost.
Jared Bowen, though, breaking down Norwich resistance. Minimum of 3 minutes to be added on at the end of the first half. Norwich have come back from conceding the opening goal to win once this season. It was in Dean Smith's first game in charge at home against Southampton. Have only been beaten once when scoring first themselves. That came here in that thoroughly entertaining game against Manchester United back in September. Jesse Lingard, of all people, scored the winning goal late on for Manchester United. A player that keeps on being linked with West Ham and a return here in January. So what can Norwich do differently, do you think, Tony, in the second half to try and get back into this game?
I think he's got to get an edge to their game, get that little natural bit of aggression. You can tell between the two sides that West Ham have got it and Norwich clearly haven't. Now, they play a lot of good stuff, Norwich, a lot of good football, but there's got to be that little bit of devilment in their game. Wanting to get their shots and crosses away in the last third and defending their area as they should have done for that goal. Good goal that it was by Jared Bowen, and a well-taken one, but the real crucial points, and when believe you me, I've been there, when things are going against you, you've got to just up the competitive spirit.
Lucas Fabianski hasn't had a great deal to do so far tonight on 300th Premier League appearance of his career.
You can hear Dean Dean Smith down there, really barking his orders. She's really trying to get them tight, get him running around. Just sense you need a little bit of that from some of his players as well. Just, barking at each other and getting each other. Here we go, look, up, in, push, make things more difficult.
15 minutes for him at half-time. He needs to try and wind his team up here. Here's Antonio, who Norwich have done a relatively good deal of keeping quiet so far in this first half. They're, of course, so aware of the threat of Antonio. 4 goals against them when the sides last met back in July 2020. Whistle. West Ham leading by a goal to 0 at half-time. David Moyes charging down the tunnel. Jared Bowen, he thought he'd opened the scoring for West Ham when his ball into the box floated through, beat everyone and went beyond Tim Krul, but it was disallowed for an offside against Nikola Vlasic. But just a few minutes later, Bowen was there to head home to give West Ham the lead. Half-time here at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Norwich City 0.
So West Ham have the lead against Norwich City at half-time, and it's that man, Jared Bowen, with his 4th league goal.
Gives me the superior 5 times protection, effective against stains, with a long-lasting masculine scent. Every man starts with you. Siap sedia untuk bekerja. Putar kunci, hidung enjin, baru sedar tamat tempoh cukai jalan. Tidak lagi dengan MyEG, transaksi pintar hanya di hujung jari. Hanya login, tekan maklumat yang diperlukan, buat pembayaran dan penghantaran yang cepat akan sampai di depan rumah anda. Dengan MyEG, cukai jalan dan insuransi motosikal boleh dibereskan di mana jua anda berada. Tunggu lagi, MyEG lah. This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by MyEG, Lewis's in-government service provider. And Wonder Coffee, tastes like just food.
That alone is worth the entrance, buddy. Schimmer, he's taking no time to set up. It's simply world class. Richard Wise playing wide on the left is the most central role in the first half. He's got a chance. Danny Brookie picks the back in, Danny can. Great goal by David Ginola. Oh, Brian Evans. Magnificent strike by the Frenchman. David Ginola should be at the top of fans what they've been craving for so long. Ginola, yes! Tremendous strike. Now Ginola
House of the Premier League is brought to you by MyEG, Malaysia's e-government service provider. And Wanda Coffee, tastes like just brewed.
Oh.